really a lot done, but we live in a civil society, and in civil society, this is their business. We get elected, we go out there, and we get our best show.
Point of information, does this actually require nominations from the floor, or just because they filed an application for nomination, they're automatically uploaded?
Traditionally, we have nominated. Legally, that may not be necessary, but traditionally, we have done that.
I'd like to nominate James Easel.
Nominations require no second. Sometimes it's done just as a show of support, but it's not necessary. I would say a few words about Mr. Cleveland. I've spoken to him. He's the chair of Aransas County. He doesn't live in this district. He spoke and he did not realize that someone was running in already, and he says, he's sorry. He would have run for another office, but he was told that this was going to be a vacancy, and so that's why he did it. I'm not surprised he's not here. He's running his own county convention and getting again nominated there.
Can I speak in favor of James Easel, please? James actually came to me very early on in my campaign. We shared a lot of great conversations. I think he is a fantastic libertarian. He knows mathematically his district. He knows how many voters and constituents there are, and he knows the issues that are important to his neighbors. So please give your consideration to James Easel.
Point of order, we don't have anybody that's nominated Craig Cleveland, if that's required.
All right. Somebody just go ahead and nominate him, because we need to. All right. We have two nominations, and of course, that's all that we can have in this process. There can't be any latecomers. So are we ready to vote? Yeah.
This is just to, have these people go to the state convention?
No, this is to be on the ballot. This is to be on the ballot.
We're only voting for one.
Only vote for one.
Thank you.
All right. Are we ready to vote? We're going to vote by voice vote. All in favor of James Easel, say aye.
Aye.
All in favor of Craig Cleveland, say aye.
Aye.
All, okay, one. He's always don't want anybody to be unanimous. All in favor of no vote? All right. Mr. Easel has won the nomination. Moving next to C7, Gerald Fowler. Voting unopposed.
Sure.
Tom, I nominate Gerald Fowler.
All right. There can be no more nominations. So are we ready to vote? All in favor of Gerald Fowler, say aye.
Aye.
All in favor of none of the above? Mr. Fowler wins the nomination. CD18, Jennifer Whalen.
I will nominate Jennifer Whalen.
I will tell you that Jennifer Whalen doesn't live in this district. She doesn't live in Harris County, even though this district is all within Harris County. She lives in Fort Bend County. I've never met her. I've just seen her on Facebook. I invited her to our candidate, Harris County candidate, meet the candidate nights. She hasn't come. I Facebooked her, and she said she wouldn't come here today. So I'm not recommending her, but this is the typical situation where we consider none of the above. So if anyone has any information about Ms. Whalen that they wish to share, to give us some comfort that we're nominating someone we want to represent our party, I welcome any input that you can give.
Well, Brendan, you nominated her. What do you know about her?
I know we should be in every race, up and down ballot, regardless.
Is she even a libertarian?
Your guess is good.
She did not affiliate, she did not attend her, my information is she did not attend her precinct convention, and she did not attend the county convention. So it's not that she's not here because she's attending her county convention, she's not.
Isn't CD8 Sheila Jackson's district?
Yes, it is.
And honestly, I think that
Anybody?
better than Sheila Jackson.
prosecution for her.
I believe that she's part-time lawyer, maybe?
She wanted to drive the rover to where the astronauts planted the flag on Mars.
Right.
Mr. White?
Whereas I also was not particularly impressed with Ms. Jackson Lee. Having someone who is not taking the time to affiliate with the Libertarian Party that we are aware of, and we haven't had any idea of where she stands on anything, and where she is, we are not the sole responsibility of nominating her. If she's in Fort Bend County, if Fort Bend County would like to nominate her for that district.
No, let me correct that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Nobody in Fort Bend County is the vote, but she's running for an office which is totally within Harris County.
Which is totally in Harris County, and she has not come to anything Harris County. Just have a name under Libertarian is not enough.
And that's your
In my
choice.
opinion.
Do you just want a paper ballot? We can assume that under the circumstance that would be the best thing, that she's a paper candidate. But we don't know that. So is it worth it just to have a name on a ballot, or take a risk that someone does become active and actively campaigns, or just makes a statement that is not what we would wish? It's a hard choice, and I'm probably not going to vote on this. I won't judge anybody who votes one way or the other, because it's a difficult thing, Mr. President.
Both of these gentlemen have a good point. It'd be good to have someone on the ballot. However, there's a lot more involved, especially at the Libertarian level of running for office. A lot of it has to do with voter polls, magazines, newspapers that talk to you and find out what Libertarian stance is. And in that respect, I have to agree with you. We don't know this woman. I could not really support her. It would be better not to have someone in that spot with people reaching out to her to find out what Libertarian stance is. If we don't really know, she supports the party.
I will tell you, it's negative when they have these surveys and it says Libertarian candidate couldn't respond.
Right.
Or, and this has happened, the press calls someone and they say, I'm just a paper candidate.
Right.
That got reported.
I would just like to
Yeah,
say,
sorry about that.
we often chastise Democratic and Republican party line voters for voting for their colored jersey just because they're on their team. And we shouldn't do the same ourselves. We shouldn't be hypocrites. This woman obviously doesn't care. She hasn't been here. Well, she doesn't care.
Anyone who hasn't spoken yet.
I just browsed her Facebook page. She doesn't like a lot of Libertarian groups. I'm not sure if that's...
Well, how many Facebook friends does she have? That's got to have something. Mr. Blake.
No, I saw you raised the hand.
You know, the same could have been said about me. Because of my position, you know, we don't know what Jennifer Whalen does. Granted, yeah, she could be dangerous, obviously, to the party, absolutely. But again, the same could have been said about me. I work in the media. Because of that, I am tamped down. I'm unable to go out and speak. Actually, next week is my last week at the radio station, so you'll see a lot more about me. So, you know, we shouldn't judge Jennifer Whalen just because she's not here. Granted, yes, there are some concerns, and I agree with Kurt. If I could rescind my nomination, I probably would. But, you know.
Do we know anything?
I'm sorry.
Well, since I'm talking, I think I have to agree with Mr. Kurtz here. The problem is that since we don't know her, and I think there is a big difference between you and her in that I can see you and hear what you're saying. And I have some fears myself. When we give her a nomination, she then gets to speak on behalf of the Libertarian Party.
Exactly.
I'm not comfortable with that.
Exactly.
Mr. White.
Is there anyone else here from District 18?
Right.
Yes.
There are people.
Anyone so,
Are any of you interested in running for?
No, it's too late.
application will close. It's Ms. Whalen or no?
Isn't if NODA elected, the nominations are reopened?
No. Does they have to file the application for nomination? Well, this is difficult now, and I'm gonna, okay.
Call the question.
All
Second the
right.
motion, call the question.
Mr. Bennington had his hand up. so
Do we
I'm-
know anything about her other than her name? Anything?
She likes to
She has